As part of the project of strengthening the participation of women and girls and fully implement United Nations Security Council Resolution 1325 in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the DRC, with the partnership of the following organizations, workshops were held in West, East, and Central DRC. For the West, Women's Coalition for Peace and Development organized a workshop over November 22nd and 23rd, 2018 in Kinshasa, which organized women and men from the city and province of Kinshasa, the province of Equator, Bas-Congo, and Bandundu. This workshop was based on the recommendations made and the priority activities selected by the participants of the September 2017 meeting held in Kinshasa. For Central Congo, Centre Bamamu Tablukai from Kananga organized a workshop from November 27th to 28th, 2018 in Kananga, which gathered women and men from Katanga Province, Kasai Central Province, and Kasai Oriental Province. In Eastern DRC, World March of Women of North Kivu organized a workshop in Goma over December 4th and 5th, 2018, for women and men from Maniema, Province Oriental, South Kivu, and North Kivu, including Goma and the territories of Nyiragongo, Lubero, and Beni. The workshop objectives were to build the capacity of participants on United Nations Resolution 1325 and women's rights to strengthen the mechanism for full and equal participation of women and girls, to mainstream gender into peace and security initiatives, and to fully implement Resolution 1325 and related resolutions in Great Lakes countries. To accomplish these objectives, the workshops covered definitions and the importance of peace, as well as causes and types of conflict. The national action plans of the DRC were also a topic in each workshop. A second-generation national action plan was adopted in September 2018, which considers the UN, the New Deal, the EU Agenda 2062 indicators, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including Resolution 2250, and is based on 4 axes of intervention, which are the 4 pillars of Resolution 1325. The resolution was also broken down for participants to understand. The axes of intervention of the resolution include participation, which aims to increase the participation rate of women and girls in the institutions of socio-political, economic, and public and private institutions, and local, provincial, national, regional, and international mechanisms for the prevention, management, and resolution of conflict. Prevention, which aims to prevent all forms of violations against the rights of women and young women during and after armed conflict. This is more about putting in place early warning mechanisms. Protection, which aims to ensure women, girls, and other vulnerable people the protection of their rights while fighting against the impunity of perpetrators of crimes during and after conflicts through reinforcement of courts throughout the country. And recovery, which in post-conflict situations aims to empower women and girls who are victims of armed conflict. The context of gender in each province, including beliefs that hinder gender inequality, were discussed. These include sexual violence that is used as a weapon in war. War and unrest exacerbate existing problems related to gender inequality. Women experience physical and domestic violence during war and peace within their families. Early marriage, which is becoming increasingly common in rural and urban areas. Denial of resources, which do not allow women to protect themselves. And access to land remains a major problem for women. In the DRC, gender mainstreaming efforts and implementation mechanisms for peace building exist. For example, structures of peace and development committees and committees in all the decentralized territorial entities have been created. In these basic structures, women occupy positions, but they are not numerous in these decision-making positions. Article 13 and 14 of the DRC Constitution treat men and women equally, and while efforts to implement Resolution 1325 in the DRC do exist, a paradigm shift must take place to create meaningful change.